What's up, y'all? This is I Ride Share 2. This your man Vince. And today is Wednesday, June, what is it, June 19th. And going out to see what kind of rides I can get. I didn't go out yesterday, which was Tuesday, yesterday evening, and worked on some other things, and been noticing also that I was saying that last week was popping when it came to the surges and such, which it was, but this week it seems like it's dead. It makes you wonder if Uber's manipulating the surge from one week to the next and whatnot. I mean, because it's not really consistent. It hasn't been in recent history. So it makes you wonder and whatnot. They do manipulate the surge. They talking about surge manipulation. They're the ones who manipulate it by changing the analytics of the surge or what have you. You know, either making it more or less sensitive to the market. That I know for sure. You know, it's not consistent with them at all. You know, or it's not consistent is the word. It's not a constant with them. So, and it's another thing that came up. You know that we in California, Uber just sent us notification that we have to file for business license here in California as independent contractor, and we gotta pay the associated fees for that too. Ain't that a trip? Now they ain't trying to pay us, but this is nothing to do with Uber and Lyft. This is California government and work. But where Uber and Lyft comes in is that they're not paying adequate wages so we can, endure those type of fees. It's when you have a business, there's certain associated fees that come with that business, and a business's license is one of them. But they're not paying enough money to justify. They're not paying us enough money so we can suck up those type of fees and endure them comfortably. So that's where Uber comes in effect. The fact that there are fees, that's California, legislation. So I find it to be messed up. I find it to be messed up because Uber and Lyft are saying that we're independent contractors. Independent contractors should be able to set their own rates. Do we? No. Can we turn our apps off and on as we please? No. I just did a video that said that they claim that you can manipulate the surge. We can't manipulate the surge. If we're independent contractors, there's no such thing as manipulating surge. If we have the option to turn the app off and on as we please, how can you manipulate a surge? It's impossible. And they're brainwashing drivers to say that if you get together as a conglomerate or in a group with other people and say, let's turn these apps off and on at this particular time, then that's surge manipulation. No, that's not surge manipulation. That's called independent contracting, is what that's called. You can't have it both ways, and Uber and Lyft are trying to have it both ways. So don't let them brainwash you into thinking that's surge manipulation. No, it's not. And those people who have done it at the airport and got their apps deactivated because of them, they got their apps deactivated for the wrong reason. In fact, if they were to take Uber and Lyft to court for that, I'm sure they would win. They would have to. Because right now, Uber and Lyft are trying to say, oh, we need your help. Don't you want to continue to have flexibility? Well, we've never had flexibility because we've always had them looming over us and saying, all right, you can turn your apps on during this time and turn them off during that time, but not during this time and not during that time. That's not flexibility at all. So it's like whatever. But anyway, I'm headed out to try to catch some surges today. This week has been kind of slack, but I was studying the surge and my old hot spots. It seems like that's the place to go. So let me see what's going on right now, and I'll get back with y'all. All right, so I ran into some really good luck this Wednesday evening. So what happened was I was posted up, and things looked like they were kind of dead, but I got a ping for a 1.6. Went to pick the guy up, and he was going towards the airport, which was a nice little run from where I was at. I picked him up from the area like Pico, not far from Pico and Avenue of the Stars, in LA, if you guys know that area. Took him to the airport, so that was a nice little run. But then when I got to the airport, I dropped him off in the first terminal, so that was good. Didn't have to go all the way around and all that stuff at LAX. But as soon as I dropped him off, got another ping for like a 2.3 or a 2.4 to pick up somebody at Terminal Rideshare Pickup G, which people from Los Angeles know it's just you cut across that shortcut and you're right there if you're at Terminal 1. So I did that, picked him up real quick, and then he was going to Orange County. That was a 36, 40 mile hump. Cha-ching. So the two rides that I did at last checked, and it was like $108 for 2 hours driving. All right. Let's say 3 hours, because I got to drive back home from Orange County, which is what I'm doing right now. Driving back home from Orange County. So, and it could be more, because people that take trips like that, they tend to tip. You never know. So he might tip, and that'll increase it even more. The first guy did tip. So it was a $20-something ride, and I checked, it ended up being $30. So he gave me a nice tip. The guy just dropped off. He's a nice guy. We had a nice little conversation, off and on while I was driving. So it all worked out, $110 or possibly more for 2 rides and 2-3 hours work. I'll take it. So I was telling you guys before how people in Cali, now we got to get business licenses. I don't know how that's going to work out, so we'll see. If I have to get a business license, I may get one in an LLC name so I can start getting bigger tax breaks. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it under the LLC and put everything in the LLC. My car, Uber, and the money that I make, I just pay myself a salary from it. That may be the best thing, because you get more write-offs when you have companies. When you form companies like LLCs, limited partnerships, and corporations. If you want to know more about it, check out Robert Kiyosaki, the guy who wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's always preaching about it. In fact, I just looked at a video today that he had about it, about protecting your assets. So I think that's what I might do. If I have to do this business license, I'm going to do it under LLC and put everything under it. So that's what it is, y'all. I hope you guys had as productive... Excuse me. I forgot to turn the app off. Remember, I don't do destination filters, and there was no surge connected to that ride. If there was a surge, I would have got off this highway and pick them up. But right now I'm just focused on getting home. So I hope you had as productive day as I had, or better. And until the next vid, y'all stay safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, peace.